Bob.
Welcome back to the Blunt Bob Experience. I am Blunt Bob, the man who eats fire and poops razor blades. We are back again for crispy questions. It's been a while because I don't like doing this. I have with me my friend Ria, which is fitting because after this I will have diarrhea. When was the last time you were around a grown man crying?
I don't think ever in my memory.
Oh, good.
So this would be interesting.
This is Crispy Questions, the only internet talk show where the interviewer is a masochist. Now, you are the star, being the subject. That's
right.
a terrible word, though. But the other star is the sauces. So this is like going to be the last time we have like brand new sauces because I'm running low. We're going to start bringing them back. Ghost pepper wing sauce by Melinda's. Now, I'm a big fan of Melinda's. There's a lot of controversy because, you know, once again, a lot of people don't like certain sauces because they say, oh, they stole their recipe and there was some type of political dispute. But I like them. I think Melinda's, even their habaneros, does not have a kick at all, but a great flavor. And this is a fantastic wing sauce. And, of course, a wing sauce, I'm going to have to use this generously. This is about 100,000 Scovilles.
Too many for me.
Still, well, it's the lowest. So, Ass in the Tub is here purely for name only. I got this at Cabela's. This stuff, I want to test it.
Hunting place?
What? Yeah, they have a great hot sauce display.
Interesting.
So, this stuff's good. It's like basically a really tasty, really spicy Tabasco. So, it doesn't say... Yeah, it does say it is a cayenne sauce, and I like cayenne. It's a little too overused a lot of the time, but this is a good cayenne sauce. So this is about, I think they said 50 to 250,000. And then this is my favorite sauce. It was Mike V's Reaper Unleashed until I got this one. Mike V, if you're watching, I still love you. We've talked. But this is the Moruga Scorpion, Trinidad Moruga Scorpion sauce, original by Pepper Palace. Another brand where people are like, oh no, they steal their recipes and all this. I like them. I like the sauce. This is my third sauce by them. And this is, I think, about 1 million Scovilles. Because the scorpion pepper could have about 2 to 3, I think, maybe. And this one I'm not looking forward to. This is Endorphin Rush. This is about 1 million Scovilles. It is a very heavy I can't talk. And I don't even start yet. Extract sauce. So this is probably going to be the worst one. But
it has molasses in it.
It has molasses and soy sauce.
Interesting combo.
It's just, I mean, look at it. It looks like clay.
Horrible.
It smells like beets.
Also horrible.
All right. And that's probably going to be the second one I do, too. And my nemesis, Dave's Ghost Pepper, 650,000 Scovilles. A lot of extract, which might not be my nemesis anymore after doing that one. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to settle my OCD to make sure everything's working. But as far as what they're going to see is I'm just going to scan through this. So they're not even going to know I'm getting up. I mean, I told them. All right. How many? I only wrote like 5 questions. We'll see what I... I hate this. All right, starting off with Moruga Scorpion. 3rd hottest pepper in the world, I believe.
Scary.
I love this sauce, though. Best sauce to put on a wing. Hot. Oh, and I haven't really eaten anything spicy that recently, so my tolerance is very low right now. Whoa!
That was a lot.
A little bit. All right, still a lot.
Oh no. Oh God. I'm scared.
So, how long have you been making music?
Well, if we're talking just recording, are we talking just recording?
Yeah, like creating content.
Probably about a year ago, a little over a year ago.
Only a year, wow.
Yeah, in December of last year, 2018, I was linking up with some people, and my sister was good friends with this producer, Cash on the Beat. He works at Pro Sound Studios in Harrisburg, and I guess he saw a video of me singing and messaged my sister and said, hey, bring her in. So I had been writing music ever since I was a kid, you know, just like making up little songs and whatnot. But whenever I heard that, I was like, all right, I'm going to sit down, grab some beats on YouTube, write some stuff and see what happens. So I brought like 8 songs to the studio, sang them all for him, and I was like, which one should I do? And I recorded a song called Higher.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. That's a good one.
Yeah, I couldn't end up putting it on really anything, because I guess someone, before I knew how to handle this kind of stuff, someone had bought the beat already.
Yeah.
Even though it's free beat on YouTube, but you can still buy it. So I went to put it on like SoundCloud or something like that, and it was like, oh, this is copyrighted. So I was pretty upset. And then a week later, I think it was...
It does say soft.
I think it was like the day before, like New Year's Eve 2 years ago or a year ago, I recorded Trust Issues, which is the first song that I came out with.
Another great song. I like that one.
What about the sauce? You like the sauce?
Not a fan at the moment.
You're sweating.
When did you know you wanted to be a singer?
Early. Very, 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 very early. I was in my first choir in preschool. And, you know, we sang some church music and whatnot, and I was right in the center, of course, showing off for my parents. And, you know, I was always, like, surrounded by music and stuff like that, so I always enjoyed singing. And then I'd probably say, like, late elementary school was when it started to become kind of a dream of mine.
Elementary school?
Mm-hmm.
That's very, very early.
4th grade.
How did you choose the genre of music you wanted to do?
Well, I always liked, like, pop music when I was younger. Of course, I loved, like, Justin Bieber and the likes of Taylor Swift and Demi Lovato and Jonas Brothers and all that. So I always liked pop, and I tend to be... better at writing pop songs. But the music that I really like is R&B. So basically I just took inspiration from people that I liked and strived to make music like them.
So what goes into making one of your songs?
It's been a process since I just started like a year ago, like really writing and curating music. So usually something I've been doing more recently is kind of making mind maps, which comes from being a graphic design major. Whenever we do our projects and stuff, we make mind maps, and I'll think of like a situation or a feeling that I'm having, and then just going from there and having like a spider web effect and just writing down different feelings and events and things that I want to say, and then I put it all together, grab whatever beat I'm using, and basically from there it just is, I just make it up and see how it goes.
Where do you want this to take you?
Well, I would obviously love to be sleeping in a bed of money from making music, but performing and just making music for myself is like the most important part. You were like really sweaty. His eyes under here are like soaking wet. I can't tell if it's sweat or tears or both.
I think it's both. My nose is really running too.
But yeah, I'd love to just like bring my music to as many people as I can.
It's about inspiring others and reaching people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's like a big purpose of music, is to be able to bring everyone together to relate with feelings and events that happen in our lives that happen. You know, people aren't that different from each other, you know? But also I think making music also just like really helps me grow inside myself. Like, it pushes me forward. I listen to music all day long, every day. So making my music for myself is also really important.
How did you go about getting your music out into the world?
Ooh. Well, of course, social media. And good Bob here loves to tell me that I need better social media presence. Despite what you may see and other people might see, I'm actually very anxious. Like, really, really anxious.
Oh, that was too much on that one.
What'd you say?
That was too much of a dab.
Which one was that?
The ghost pepper.
Oh, God. I thought that was our worst enemy.
Uh-huh.
Not good. But yeah, so I'm like really anxious, and I'll like put something on social media, even if it's my music, and if I feel like people aren't reacting to it like the way I would expect, I'll like archive it and then bring it back like 3 months later. I'm like, oh, what did I archive that for? I need to put it back up. But when I first started making music, I just posted my song and sent it to everybody that I could on Snapchat and Instagram. And and then I met up with one of my good friends, Terrell. He is a R&B rapper type thing. He's kind of making a transition right now, but he has a lot of friends that make music. And we did a feature together. I was on his album. It's called Tour. It's really, love that song. It's great. I don't know if you heard that one, but
Yeah, I was on Spotify.
and he just, honestly, him putting me on his album and like tagging me and stuff definitely helped get me out there more than I could do myself. So I'm super appreciative for that.
So, how can the viewers find your music?
Well, if you're struggling like Bob, you'll never find it because you won't be able to breathe or open your eyes.
Yeah, my eyes have been closed this whole time.
But you can find me on SoundCloud, Instagram. My Instagram is victoria.speaker, which will be changing eventually. And there's a link to my music there. You can find me on Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, Amazon Music. Your best bet is to search Rias Trust Issues. That'll come up first for you.
I have trust issues with a couple of these sauce makers.
Yeah, I would too.
Thanks to Rias for coming on to the Blunt Bob Experience.
I'm so sorry.
Check out her music.
Please.
On the stuff she mentioned.
Rias.
Thanks for tuning in. Oh, God.
Oh my God. You didn't throw up, so that's good.
Yeah. That's at least something.
Oh my God.
Oh, thank God it's recording.